Hello, I'm James Thompson. I'm the Executive Director of the Washington Public Ports Association. And I'm proud to be part of a community, really, of ports doing great environmental stewardship work. And I'm particularly pleased to give an award to the Port of Seattle for some great work they've done for Puget Sound.
There's been a fair amount of research to look at how different sounds from different types of vessels can impact the southern resident killer whales and killer whales in general. And particularly, we look at the sound that's generated by ships. And those large ships are generating a pretty broad band, a variety of frequencies of sound. And some of those frequencies do overlap with the communication and the echolocation used by the southern resident killer whales. So two really important life functions for these whales. They're very social, so they need to communicate with each other. And then the fact that they use sound, they're acoustic animals, and they use echolocation to find their prey is also another way they can be impacted by sound.
The fact that this was the primary shipping related recommendation that emerged from Governor Inslee's Orca Task Force. And since we had really a clear-cut consensus that there was value in this sort of an effort, that gave my agency, and I think the partners in the effort, the sort of catalyst, the motivator to get the work done.
So let me just start by saying we are public ports. We're owned by the communities that we live in. Our collective vision for the future are productive people who have jobs, that live in a community that they, in an environment that they respect, they honor. They serve as models for other agencies to make sure that the work that we do reflects sound environmental stewardship.
This is a voluntary program, so unless you have buy-in by all the players, it really can't work. And ports, as the Seaport Alliance, being both Seattle and Tacoma, we are, the largest source of large vessel traffic in the lower Puget Sound. So when the vessels come in from the Strait of Juan de Fuca, if they take a left to the Port of Vancouver, they're talking to the Canadian Coast Guard and are part of the Port of Vancouver's ECHO program. If they take a right and head into Puget Sound, they're on the U.S. Coast Guard Vessel Traffic Service, and hopefully we'll be in touch with the coalition of folks that are being pulled together for the South Sound area.
The Port of Seattle over the last couple of decades has really been leading on environmental issues, and the community really highly values the natural environment in the Seattle region. I think the Port of Seattle is reflecting those values and has decided to develop a very strong environmental program, and addressing orcas is like a natural next step in that.
So all whales take the benefit of the extra protections that have been given to southern residents for Washington State ferries, and we just have one prescriptive way that we operate when we're around cetaceans. In general, we've helped to expand the use of the whale report alert system, and that's a whale reporting system that gives real-time notifications to professional mariners about whales when they're within their vicinity.
The Marine Exchange is the private sector vessel traffic information system. We want the ships to know where the whales are so the ships can then avoid them, or at least slow down maybe and reduce the noise for the duration of their passage by that whale sighting.
I think in the past we used to talk about trade-offs. You could have economic vitality or great environmental stewardship. We don't talk like that anymore. The coexistence of these three legs of the stool, community and social equity, environmental stewardship, and economic vitality, are essential for the success of the port. If you do all those three things well, the public will support you, will be successful, and we can continue to build programs like Quiet Sound.